Life is not an accident. Your existence is not a mistake. You are here for a purpose, and that purpose is greater than any obstacle you may face. Today, we're going to unlock the mindset that will enable you to defeat anything that stands in your way. Imagine for a moment that you're climbing a mountain. The peak seems impossibly high, the path treacherous and steep. But here's the truth. The mountain is not your enemy. The mountain is your opportunity. It's your chance to prove to yourself and the world what you're truly capable of. I will always present challenges. That's not the question. The question is, how will you respond? Will you shrink back in fear, or will you rise to the occasion? Will you let circumstances dictate your destiny, or will you take control and shape your own future? I'm here to tell you that you have within you everything you need to overcome any challenge, to surmount any obstacle, to achieve any dream. But it all starts with your mindset. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It's the key that can unlock doors you never even knew existed. Let me share a secret with you. Success is not about what happens to you. It's about how you interpret and respond to what happens. Two people can face the exact same situation and have completely different outcomes based solely on their mindset. Think about water for a moment. When faced with an obstacle, water doesn't stop. It doesn't give up. It finds a way around, over, or through. It reshapes itself to fit any container. It can wear down the hardest rock given enough. That's the kind of adaptability and persistence we need to cultivate in our minds. Now, how do we do this? How do we develop a mindset that can defeat anything? First, we need to understand that our thoughts create our reality. What you focus on expands. If you constantly dwell on your problems, guess what? Your problems will seem to multiply. But if you focus on solutions, on possibilities, on growth, that's what you'll see more of in your life. I want you to try something right now. Close your eyes for a moment and think of a recent challenge you faced. Got it. Now, instead of seeing it as a problem, I want you to reframe it as an opportunity. An opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Feel the shift in your energy when you make this mental switch. This is the power of perspective. It's not about denying reality or pretending difficulties don't exist. It's about choosing how you view them. It's about asking better questions. Instead of why is this happening to me, ask what can I learn from this. Instead of how can I get out of this, ask how can I grow through this. Remember, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions you ask yourself. So start asking empowering questions. Questions that push you forward, that open up new possibilities. Now, let's talk about failure. Many people are paralyzed by the fear of failure. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. It's your stepping stone to success. Every no brings you closer. Every setback contains the seeds of an even greater comeback. Think about a baby learning to walk. Does the baby give up after falling down once? Twice? 100 times? No. The baby keeps trying, keeps learning, keeps growing, and eventually that baby doesn't just walk, it runs, it dances, it climbs mountains. That's the mindset we need to cultivate. A mindset that sees every failure as feedback, every obstacle as an opportunity, every setback as a setup for a comeback. But it's not enough to just think differently. We must also act differently. Your mindset must translate into action. Because here's another truth. Knowledge without action is useless. It's not what you know that changes your life. It's what you do with what you know. So I challenge you today. Take action. Take that first step, no matter how small. Want to start a business, make that first phone call. Want to get in shape, do that first push-up, write that first sentence. You see, success is not about making giant leaps. It's about taking consistent, persistent steps in the right direction. It's about making progress, and here's a beautiful thing. As you take action, your mindset grows stronger. As you face your fears, they begin to shrink. As you overcome obstacles, you build confidence. It's a beautiful I'll address another crucial aspect of this mindset. Responsibility. To truly defeat anything, you must take 100 responsibility for your life. Not 99, 9.9, but 100. This means no more blaming others. No more making excuses. No more waiting for the perfect conditions. You are the author of your life story. You are the captain of your ship. You are the master of your fate. Taking responsibility is not about beating yourself up for past mistakes. It's about empowering yourself to create a better future. When you take responsibility, you take back your power. You move from being a victim of circumstances to being the creator of your destiny. Remember, you may not be able to control everything that happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. And that response is everything. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but what about when things are truly out of my control? What about when life throws me a curveball I couldn't possibly have anticipated? And the answers. I'm even in those moments, especially in those moments, your mindset is your greatest asset. Because while you can't always control what happens, you can always control your attitude towards what happens. Think about a tree in a storm. The tree that survives is not the one that stands rigid and unyielding. It's the one that bends with the wind, that's flexible yet firmly rooted. That's the kind of resilience we need to cultivate in our minds. Resilience is not about never falling down. It's about always getting back up. It's about facing adversity with courage and determination. It's about turning wounds into wisdom and scars into stars. Now, here's a powerful truth. Resilience is not something you're born with. It's something you build. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you're building resilience. Every time you feel like giving up, but choose to keep going, you're strengthening your mental muscles. So embrace the challenges. Welcome the difficulties. They are not here to break you. They are here to make you. They are the resistance that builds your strength, the fire that forges your character. Now, let's talk about vision. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to have a clear vision of where you're going. Without vision, people perish. Without a clear destination, any road will do. Your vision is your North Star. It's what guides you through the darkest nights and the fiercest storms. It's what keeps you going when everything else tells you to stop. So I ask you, what's your vision? What's that big, audacious dream that sets your soul on fire? What's that goal that's so exciting it gets you out of bed in the morning and keeps you up at night? If you don't have a clear vision, now is the time to create one. Close your eyes and imagine your ideal future. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What are you doing? Who are you with? How are you impacting the world? Make this vision so real, so vivid that you can almost touch it. Because here's the thing. What you conceive and believe you can achieve, your mind is like a magnet. It attracts what it focuses on with intensity. But remember, a vision without action is just a daydream. A vision combined with action can change the world. So once you have your vision, break it down into actionable steps. What can you do today, this week, this month to move towards your vision? And here's a crucial point. Don't wait until you have it all figured out. Don't wait until the path is clear and smooth. Start from where you are with what you have. Use what you've got to get what you want. There's another powerful truth. Clarity comes from engagement, not thought. The more you take action towards your vision, the clearer the path becomes. It's like driving at night. Your headlights only illuminate the next 100 feet, but you can make the entire journey that way. Now, let's address another vital aspect of this mindset. Continuous growth. The moment you stop growing, you start dying in a world that's constantly changing. If you're not getting better, you're falling behind. But here's the good news. You have infinite potential for growth. Your brain is not fixed. It's plastic. It can form new connections, learn new skills, adapt to new situations. You are not a finished product. So commit to lifelong learning. Read books, attend seminars, seek out mentors, expose yourself to new ideas, new perspectives, new challenges. Step out of your comfort zone regularly because that's where growth happens. Remember, the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Growth happens at the edge of your abilities, in the space between what you can do and what you want to do. And as you grow, as you expand your skills and knowledge, you'll find that what once seemed impossible becomes achievable. What once looked like a mountain becomes a molehill. But growth isn't just about acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's also about growing your character, your integrity, your emotional intelligence. It's about becoming a better version of yourself every day. Here's another truth. Your level of success will seldom exceed your level of personal development. Who you determines what you can achieve. So focus on growing yourself, and your achievements will naturally follow. Now let's talk about the power of belief. Because to truly defeat anything, you must believe in yourself. You must believe in your abilities, your potential, your worth. Belief is the foundation of all achievement. If you don't believe you can do something, you've already lost. But if you truly believe, if you have unshakable faith in yourself and your vision, you become unstoppable. Think about the 4-minute mile. For years, it was considered impossible for a human to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. Experts said it couldn't be done. But Roger Bannister didn't listen. He believed it was possible, and in 1954, he did. And here's the interesting part. Within just a year of Bannister breaking the 4-minute barrier, several other runners also accomplished the feat. And change, the barrier wasn't physical. It was mental. Once people saw that it was possible, once they believed they could do it, they did. The same principle applies to your life. What 4-minute miles are you facing? What barriers do you need to break through? Remember, the limits in your mind are often more real than the limits in reality. So how do we build this unshakable belief? It starts with your self-talk. The conversation you have with yourself is the most important conversation you'll ever have. So make it a good one. Speak to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, with a place I can't with, how can I? Replace I'm not good enough with I'm getting better every day. Replace it's too hard with it's challenging, but I'm up for it. Act as if you already are the person you want to become. Act as if you already have achieved your goals. This isn't about pretending or being fake. It's about aligning your actions with your aspirations. Here's another truth. Your actions shape your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your actions. It's a powerful self-reinforcing cycle. Act with confidence even if you don't feel it at first. Act with determination even when faced with uncertainty. Act with courage even in the face of fear. Now let's talk about the power of focus. In a world full of distractions, the ability to focus is a superpower. And to truly defeat anything, you need laser-like focus. Focus is about saying no. It's about eliminating the non-essentials so you can concentrate on what truly matters. It's about directing your energy towards your most important goals and not getting sidetracked by minor issues or temporary setbacks. Think about sunlight. Scattered sunlight can warm your skin. But focused sunlight, concentrated through a magnifying glass, can start a fire. That's the power of focus. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on your problems or your possibilities? Are you focusing on what you lack or what you have? Are you focusing on your past mistakes or your future potential? Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. So focus on what you want, not on what you fear. Focus on your goals, not your obstacles. Focus is not just about what you do. It's also about what you don't do. It's about saying no to good things so you can say yes to great things. It's about eliminating distractions and time wasters that steal your energy and dilute your impact. Address another vital aspect of this mindset. Perseverance. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to have the ability to keep going when things get tough. Perseverance is not about never falling. It's about always getting back up. It's about having the stamina to keep pushing when everyone else has given up. It's about seeing setbacks as temporary and obstacles as challenges to overcome. Think about bamboo. When a bamboo seed is planted, nothing appears above the ground for 5 years. But during those 5 years, the bamboo is developing an elaborate root system underground. And then in the 5th year, the bamboo suddenly shoots up, growing up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. That's the power of perseverance. You might not see results immediately, but if you keep pushing, keep growing, keep believing, you will eventually break through. Remember, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. So don't get discouraged if things don't happen as quickly as you'd like. Keep your eyes on the long-term vision. And here's another powerful truth. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about failing forward. It's about learning from your mistakes, adjusting your approach, and trying again with renewed determination. Thomas Edison famously said he didn't fail 10,000 times in inventing the light bulb. He found 10,000 ways that didn't work. That's the mindset of perseverance. It's about seeing every setback as a setup for a comeback. Now, let's talk about the power of passion, because to truly defeat anything, you need to be fueled by a burning desire, a compelling purpose. Passion is what gets you out of bed in the morning. It's what keeps you going when the going gets tough. It's what turns work into play and obstacles into opportunities. I ask you, what are you passionate about? What cause sets your soul on fire? What purpose gives meaning to your life? If you're not sure, here's a powerful question to ponder. If money were no object, if success were guaranteed, what would you do with your life? The answer to that question points to your passion. And here's the beautiful thing about passions. When you're truly passionate about something, you don't have to push yourself to work hard. You have to hold yourself back from working too much. Passion also has a magnetic quality. It attracts like-minded people, resources, and opportunities. It's contagious. It inspires others and creates a ripple effect of positive change. But remember, passion alone is not enough. It needs to be combined with purpose. Passion is about what you love. Purpose is about who you can serve with what you love. And you align your passion with a greater purpose. When you use your gifts to make a positive difference in the world, that's when you tap into a source of motivation and fulfillment that's truly unstoppable. That's another crucial aspect of this mindset. Gratitude. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to approach life from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Gratitude is not just a feel-good emotion. It's a powerful force that can transform your life. When you're grateful, you focus on what you have rather than what you lack. You see opportunities rather than obstacles. You attract more good into your life. Start a challenge each and end each day with gratitude before you get out of bed in the morning. Think of 3 things you're grateful for. Before you go to sleep at night, reflect on 3 good things that happened during the day. This simple practice can rewire your brain to focus on the positive. It can shift your mindset from complaining to appreciating, from entitlement to contentment. And here's a powerful truth. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. It turns a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude also has a way of putting things into perspective. When you're facing a challenge, practicing gratitude can remind you of all the resources you have to overcome it. It can remind you of past victories and give you confidence for future battles. Now let's talk about the power of relationships. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to understand that no one succeeds alone. The quality of your life is directly related to the quality of your relationships. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, your actions, and ultimately your success. Think about it. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they challenging you to grow or keeping you comfortable? Are they supporting your dreams or dismissing them? You see? You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Their habits, their attitudes, their level of success. All of these rub off on you, whether you realize it or not. So choose your inner circle wisely. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you, who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Look for mentors who have achieved what you want to achieve. Surround yourself with positive, ambitious, growth-minded individuals. But it's not just about who you spend time with. It's also about how you interact with them. Cultivate the art of deep, meaningful relationships. Learn to truly listen, to empathize, to support others in their journey. Remember, the strongest relationships are built on a foundation of mutual growth and support. It's not about what you can get, but what you can give. How can you add value to others' lives? How can you help them achieve their dreams? And here's a powerful truth. When you help others get what they want, you'll find it easier to get what you want. Success is not a zero-sum game. There's enough for everyone. This doesn't mean you should tolerate toxic relationships or negative influences in your life. Sometimes defeating anything means having the courage to walk away from relationships that no longer serve you. It means setting boundaries and protecting your energy. Now let's talk about the power of adaptability. In a world that's constantly changing, the ability to adapt is not just an advantage. And about it, the most successful species on earth are not the strongest or the fastest, but the most adaptable. The same principle applies to us. To truly defeat anything, you need to be able to pivot, to adjust your approach, to learn and unlearn as need. Adaptability starts with a growth mindset. It's about believing that you can learn, grow, and change. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities to evolve, not threats to your identity. Adaptability is not just about being flexible. It's also about being proactive. It's about anticipating changes and preparing for them. It's about continuously upgrading your skills, expanding your knowledge, and broadening your perspective. In today's world, what got you here won't get you there. The skills that made you successful in the past may not be the ones you need for future success. So never stop learning. Never stop growing. Never become complacent. And here's another powerful truth. Adaptability is about resilience. It's about bouncing back from setbacks, learning from failures, and coming back stronger. It's about being like water, fluid, flexible, and able to find a way around any obstacle. Now, let's address the power of self-discipline. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to master yourself first. Self-discipline is the ability to do what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's about choosing long-term satisfaction over short-term pleasure. It's about being the master of your impulses, not their. Every time you choose the hard right over the easy wrong, you're building your self-discipline muscle. Every time you stick to your commitments, follow through on your promises, and stay true to your values, you're strengthening your character. Self-discipline is what turns vision into reality. It's what bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. It's what transforms potential into achievement. But here's the fling. It isn't about being harsh with yourself. It's not about punishment or deprivation. It's about self-love. It's about respecting yourself enough to do what's best for you in the long run. And here's a powerful truth. Self-discipline. When you have the discipline to do what needs to be done, you create more choices for yourself. You open up more opportunities. You become free to live life on your own terms. Now, let's talk about the power of purpose. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to be driven by something greater than yourself. Purpose is what gives meaning to your efforts. It's what fuels your passion and ignites your motivation. It's what keeps you going when times get tough. When you have a strong sense of purpose, obstacles become challenges to overcome, not reasons to give up. Setbacks become lessons to learn from, not excuses to quit. Criticism becomes feedback to improve, not attacks to defend against. Purpose isn't something you find. It's something you create. It's about aligning your unique gifts and passions with the needed in the world. It's about using your strengths to make a positive difference. And here's the beautiful thing about purpose. When you're living in alignment with your purpose, work becomes play. Challenges become opportunities. Life becomes an adventure. But remember, purpose is not a destination. It's a journey. It evolves as you grow and change. So don't be afraid to reassess and redefine your purpose as you go along. Now let's address the power of mindfulness. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to be fully present in the moment. Mindfulness is about being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It's about living in the present rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Think about it. How often do you find yourself going through the motions? Your mind somewhere else? How often do you miss the beauty of the present moment because you're caught up in your thoughts? Mindfulness allows you to fully engage with life. It helps you make better decisions, manage stress more effectively, and enjoy life more fully. It's about quality of life, not just quantity. And there's a powerful truth. Mindfulness enhances your ability to focus. When you're fully present, you're more productive, more creative, and more effective in whatever you're doing. But mindfulness isn't just about focus. It's also about acceptance. It's about acknowledging your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. It's about observing your experiences without immediately reacting to them. This doesn't mean you become passive. On the contrary, mindfulness gives you the clarity to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. It gives you the space to choose your actions consciously rather than being driven by habits or emotions. Now let's talk about the power of authenticity. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to be true to yourself. Authenticity is about being genuine, being real. It's about aligning your outer actions with your inner values and beliefs. It's about having the courage to be yourself even when it's not popular or convenient. How much energy do you spend trying to be someone you're not? How often do you compromise your values to fit in or please others? And you're authentic, you free up all that energy. You become more confident, more charismatic, more influential. People are drawn to authenticity. They trust authentic individuals. They want to follow authentic leaders. But here's the thing. Being authentic doesn't mean being perfect. It means being honest about your strengths and weaknesses. It means owning your mistakes and learning from them. It means being vulnerable and here's a powerful truth. Authenticity is liberating. When you're true to yourself, you no longer need to waste energy pretending to be someone you're not. You can focus all your energy on becoming the best version of yourself. Now let's address the power of continuous improvement. Because to truly defeat anything, you need to be committed to getting better every day. Continuous improvement is about making small, incremental changes consistently over time. It's about focusing on progress, not perfection. It's about think about it. If you improve by just one each day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. That's the power of compound growth. Continuous improvement isn't just about skills or knowledge. It's about all areas of your life, your health, your relationships, your character, your mindset. It's about becoming a better version of yourself in every way. And here's the powerful truth. The journey of continuous improvement never ends. There's always room to grow. Always something new to learn. Always a way. But remember, continuous improvement is not about comparing yourself to others. It's about competing with yourself. It's about being better today than you were yesterday and better tomorrow than you are today. In conclusion, defeating anything is not about external circumstances. It's about your internal world, your mindset, your beliefs, your habits. It's about cultivating resilience, adaptability, self-discipline, and purpose. It's about being authentic, mindful, and committed to continuous growth. Remember, you have within you everything you need to overcome any challenge, to achieve any dream, to become the person you were meant to be. The power is in your hands. The choice is yours. So I challenge you. I take this mindset and apply it to your life. Face your fears. Pursue your dreams. Embrace your challenges, because when you do, you'll discover that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by your choices. So choose to be unstoppable. Choose to be unbeatable. Choose to defeat anything that stands in your way. Your journey starts now. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. Go out there and make it happen. Because you were born for greatness and it's time to claim it. Remember, the greatest battles are not fought on the outside, but on the inside. Win the battle in your mind, and you've already won half the battle in the world. So go forth with courage, with determination, with unwavering belief in yourself. Because when you have the right mindset, there's nothing you can defeat, nothing you can't achieve, nothing you can't become. The power is in your hands. The time is now. Your destiny awaits. Go out there and make it happen, because you were born for this moment and the world needs what only you can give. Can't feed anything with this mindset, because you are unstoppable. You are unbeatable. You are extraordinary. And it's time for you to show the world just how amazing you truly are.